Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, do you remember when Novak Djokovic wore a knee sleeve? I feel like maybe a year and a half to 2 years ago. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he had a knee injury or something where he might have hurt himself.
And he wore a sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know what sleeve it was?
No clue.
It's this one. Stay tuned. All right, so everybody was asking what knee sleeve Novak was wearing when he had his kind of a little tweaked knee. Even I did. And people were like telling me what it was. And they were saying, it's Incredawear. I'm like, Incrediwear what? It's like Incredawear. That's an interesting name for it. So I looked it up on Amazon, of all places, and they actually had them in stock. I didn't buy one, though. I just wanted to know what it was. But because they do all these other braces besides knee, I reached out to them. And because you have a wrist deal, I hear people having arm issues like almost every day. They offered to send us some samples.
Wow.
So Incredawear is here for us. So here's a wrist sleeve for you.
Thank you.
So here's the deal with these. When I first asked them, and they were like, okay, so I'm going to send you a bunch of small mediums, right? And I was like, but I'm not a small medium. They're like, no, trust me. It's either small, medium, or large. And most people ain't going to be larges, they said. Okay, so this is, oh, look at this.
It's like a wristband.
It's like the Incredibles.
Yep.
Here, let's put it on. You put it on your wrist. Okay. Interesting. So from what I read, it's, look at this, reduce inflammation, increase blood flow, up to 50% faster recovery, right? So it's effective on injury, activated by body heat, the natural semiconductor elements embedded in our proprietary fabric release infrared waves, quickly and safely stimulating blood and lymph flow into the injured tissue. Healing and recovery. This increased circulation pushes swelling into lymphatic system, flushes the vascular and venous systems, and ultimately strengthens the body's natural healing process through shortening recovery time by up to 50%. Helps alleviate symptoms of arthritis, tendonitis, ligament injuries. Wow, and carpal tunnel. Okay, so here's the thing. Unlike, a wrist brace in which people like way pull it over to kind of lock up your wrist, this is allowing me to be a little more flexible with it. Yeah, this is really interesting. But it's keeping me warm and keeping me kind of like, I can feel it holding me here and here. This is really interesting. Okay, let's see what else we got. Arm sleeve.
Elbow.
Arm sleeve and elbow sleeve. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see what we got here. Elbow sleeve. Here, you get that one. We're going to look like we're going out to combat here in a minute.
Are we sliding this guy on too?
Let's do it. Oh, we got two of them. Oh.
I only got one.
You got one? Oh, interesting.
You got two pair?
Yeah, I got two. Interesting. Okay. We're going to use one anyways, only. So I'm guessing because that says Incredawear there, we're going to put it on just like this. How you feel about me dropping an elbow on you off the top turnbuckle?
I don't know about that one.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think so. But I don't want an elbow
You don't know what
dropped on me.
WWE?
I don't watch enough WWE.
WWF? Come on, it's on every Monday.
Huh.
Oh, hello.
So I gotta admit,
Whoa.
yeah, I gotta admit. So I've had my fair share of injuries throughout my tennis playing career.
Whoa.
These are actually the most flexible braces I've actually ever worn.
Whoa.
It's crazy, which is good.
That's crazy. I mean, it feels really good, I have to say. Wow, we're gonna have to try the arm sleeve another day. And they sent us some socks too. Active socks, reduce inflammation, increase blood flow. I think this might be a little short for you, my man.
That's okay.
One for you, one for me.
Yeah, one thing that's impressed me about both of these things, and for sure is the whole company, is that it definitely lets you use as much motion as you need.
Exactly.
It doesn't restrict you as much as the other braces usually do. This is actually pretty good.
Wow. I didn't believe, I basically thought it was, just all gimmick. But you wouldn't think Novak would be using gimmick though, right?
No, that guy is...
That guy's really, I want to say the A word, but can I say the A word? Very particular about stuff. Wow. All right, well, let's give these things a try, and we'll come back to you. All right, so I've been using this for 2 weeks now since we first opened the packages. You've had it for 2 weeks too. Tell me what you think in the beginning as you used it more. Did it help?
Yeah, so I was pretty interested to try this stuff out because Harry knows I'm riddled with injuries all over the place. Left arm, right knee, left knee, everything in general. So in the past, I don't really like wearing braces, even though you should be wearing them just because they kind of help at the same time. It's not really great to kind of wear it because it kind of weakens the muscle per se. But it was kind of interesting to get back on these just because, yeah, I mean, everyone knows it was the Djokovic brace that he was wearing during Wimbledon and whatnot. Yeah, but my biggest thing with braces, I just don't like the lack of movement that I get because every time I'm moving around, I kind of feel it on my body, and it's kind of just distracting for me because I'm kind of one of those people that just doesn't like stuff that kind of bugs me on the court.
Right.
What's interesting with these guys is that once you put them on, I will say in the beginning they kind of feel a little bit weird. It's like maybe like an itch sensation, but it kind of goes away really quick. And as soon as you start playing with it, it actually feels like you forgot you had them on. But at the same time, it does offer pretty good compression to the point where it seems like it's, I don't know how to explain it. I guess it kind of feels like it gets tighter while you're using it. And I think you were mentioning that's like part of the technology that they have in their systems on these things. But yeah, the compression's great. Definitely keeps your muscles nice and tight. So it's not like it's kind of loose and kind of moving around when you're swinging. You're racking around. And at the same time, I don't think I experienced any pain at all, which is awesome. The only knock I will have for the arm sleeve is that it does run a little bit hot, because when I was using this in the super hot weather, obviously your whole arm is kind of taken up by the brace, and while it is kind of skin tight, it does get pretty warm under there. So if they can make something that's maybe like a lighter color and a white, or maybe make it out of like SPF technology or something. I'm not sure if it has SPF technology. That would be great, because then you're not going to be running hot while you need brace and arm protection. But yeah, the left wristband, it's also moisture wicking at the same time. So I think this is too. So that's also a plus, because a lot of braces out there kind of just get sweaty and disgusting when you take it off and you have to wash it a bunch of times. But yeah, I mean, Incrediwear, I like it. I'm not sure what else they put in there, but I again gave it an extensive play test for a few weeks here, and I'm enjoying it, so it's pretty good. I
believe they do make a white one. So I think they sent you the blacks just in case you sweated all over it and made it look bad. So black, obviously looks good. We are in a slightly warmer climate here, and it is summer. So probably white works better this time of year. We can probably save that for winter.
Yeah.
So this is what I felt about this. My elbow actually has been hurting a little bit more, like here in this area. When I put this on, I don't feel it overly compressed. I mean, I've worn other braces where it's like super hard to put on and super tight, and I could feel it tingly. It's not that kind of compression. You know it's on because it's tight, but it's not like strangling you. And it does keep your arm warm, which is actually a big component as to keeping you from hurting yourself more, right? If you were cold and you hit, it's gonna like start breaking stuff down. I ain't no doctor, but you know, think about it. If you're gonna go play in the cold, you're probably gonna hurt yourself a little bit more. So the one thing about it is it does keep it warm. You get enough compression to keep it loose enough that you're flexible with it. And it does tighten up when you sweat and get warm in it. So which is good because that's when you're needing it the most because it is getting tired. On the wrist one, I mean, I have a very loose wrist anyways, but I do tend to hold the racket a little on the tighter side. It is protecting this part from all of my late forehands. So I did feel a difference. I wasn't as sore here. So if you have a wrist problem, definitely try this out. It is not a wrist brace, guys. It is a compression brace to help you basically pay attention, you know, not to hurt yourself, basically, okay? It doesn't lock you in, so it does give you some motion, actually a good amount of motion. But, I mean, I like these things. I understand why Djokovic uses these for his knee now. When we get the knee ones, we'll show you. And because I have my left knee pain and you have what? You have right knee. Yep, me too. I got bone on bone on this one. So let's see if this Incrediwear can hold my bone on bone together, right? Coach Jerod, any final words?
No, I mean, I think this is a good alternative, or I guess a different type of technology versus traditional braces. I think just having that flexibility is what most tennis players look for. And again, if we refer back to Djokovic, the guy relies on his movement. So I'm sure he's looking for anything that feels natural and lets him do the splits and crazy stuff that he usually does. So I can see again why he kind of chose this. And yeah, I don't think it's all hype. I think it worked out pretty well for the both of us. And so far the injuries are kind of staying at bay, which is good.
Yeah. So look at what I'm doing. Like it doesn't stretch this way, the long way, but it stretches this way, which is where you need to put it in. So I'm happy that they designed it that way. It would look weird if I could pull it this way too, right? All right. Thank you, Incrediwear, for hooking us up. Hook us up with some knees, okay? Coach Jerod, thank you for doing the video with me. Where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at ModTennis and follow my joint Instagram at KJTennis.
Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.